bead island right here. Now the poplar and willow trees, those are being used for the purposes of stormwater management as well as fire remediation. So stormwater, obviously it's in this name. We can put the trees in the ground and they'll help to suck up some of that soil when that rainwater when it comes down in the city of Detroit. And then fire remediation is basically using those trees to clean contaminants in brownfields. So there's a long-standing project with the Greening of Detroit that we came back in and reviewed some of their hybrid willows and poplars that they planted 10 years ago in the city of Detroit. So it's one of the oldest urban fire remediation studies in the country. And I say urban because fire remediation has been around for a couple decades now, but it's being done usually outside of urban areas and directly in cities. So it's pretty cool to go back and look at a project this old and see what has been able to occur at the site. We've already seen going back that they've been able to uptake a good amount of lead and arsenic in a couple of the sites. So yeah, that's pretty much it about the stool bed. So again, those trees can be used for those purposes in the stool bed. Now in terms of these elms, again, they share the commonality that they're fast-growing trees. These are older growth trees. They're characterized by these smaller toothed leaves that are oval shaped and that they're alternate on the branch. So alternate basically means that, like, when you look at the branch, there's a leaf and then it stops, there's another leaf and then it stops, versus opposite is on, you know, when there's two leaves directly across from each other on the branch. So yeah, and their bark is pretty limber. I think it's used in like hockey sticks sometimes and a couple other different uses. But yeah, that's a little bit about elms. Does anybody have any questions? Everybody's ready to plant. All right, awesome, let's do it. I think Thurman went over a little bit how we're gonna be planting in